Kawhi Leonard.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. And it's Dragic in at the one spot. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Now here's Dragic. Siakam finds Van Vliet. To the inside, Dragic. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Outside Dragic. Clock is at 3. Here's the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
It's Harden with the drive. Jokic trying to free himself up. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. No problem for him.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Dragic taking his time here. Barnes outside. 5 to shoot. Over Williamson. Williamson knocks it away.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep, Harden. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids, and certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Now here's Barnes. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes against Williamson. Trying to get something going. Siakam trying to free himself up. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Over in the corner, Williamson shoots over Van Vliet. That's good for Williamson on the assist from Harden.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Siakam throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Harden with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Boy, the confidence of Harden. I love it. When it comes to dribbling the ball, he feels like he can go by anybody at any time.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy. And he's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Robinson. Harden outside. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Leonard. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden left side. 6 to shoot. With the shot. Again, Los Angeles.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Van Vliet. Good on the shot. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Dragic. Over Leonard.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Achua. Dragic is out there with Harris. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Boucher in at the 4 spot. Here's Trent. Harris inside. Guarded by Harden. Stolen by Harden. Down low. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And emphatic LU jam.
Well, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And here's Los Angeles. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Durant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Because every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Watanabe's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto calls timeout. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
So many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Jokic. Zion Williamson comes in for Kevin Durant. Young is subbed in for Robinson. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's the lob to Hart. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Dragic. Williamson with the block.
And the leaping ability of Williamson. We see it on offense with his dunking, but they're using it on D.
Here's Dragic over Young.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And Harden with the stop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Los Angeles. That one falls. Watanabe's got his first points of the night.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by Los Angeles.
Young from outside. Williamson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Young for three. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Raptors. And Dragic has it in the corner. Now, here's Trent. He's covered by Leonard. Now, Trent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Williamson, and there it is for him. Williamson's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Harris. A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Barnes comes in for Watanabe. Anunoby, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Goran Dragic.
Well, that's what James Harden does. He scores the basketball as well as anybody, doing what he does best.
Here's Barnes, and it's sent back by Leonard. Here's Harden. He takes it in. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Leonard kicks to Young. Now the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Achua. Here's Anunoby. Williamson with the block. Harden outside with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
So it's Toronto now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Siakam. Williamson with the block. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy of his size.
Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Siakam. With 2 seconds left. He can't get it to go. And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Harden. Zion Williamson is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Young, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And here's Young from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Anunoby against Williamson. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Williamson with it. He's got 8. Young outside. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the way. Leonard's got 5 now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Leonard. Shoots the 3. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Durant's checked in for Williamson. Beal comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Iverson's checked in for James Harden. Robinson is subbed in for Trae Young. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Watanabe comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Trent. Not a lot of room. From downtown. And again, Toronto no luck. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player. And no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
There's Dragic with the 3. No good. Shot missing. So the Ballers take it the other way. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
The Raptors making a switch here. Flynn's checked in.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Here's Flynn. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. It's Durant with the drive, and KD throws it down.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Flynn. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Inside. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Boucher. Here's Watanabe. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Harris comes in for Barnes.
Jalen Harris.
And here's Los Angeles. 11 unanswered points for him. Passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Achua. And too long on the shot. Outside, Beal. Ripped away. And here is Harris. His first shot coming late. Boucher's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Robinson against Flynn. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Yes, that goes in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Toronto with the ball. Now here's Flynn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Hey, yo, Iverson.
Robinson against Van Vliet. Robinson passes to Jokic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Harris is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Ballers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Goran Dragic is checked in for Toronto.
Goran Dragic.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Siakam inside. KD's on him. Siakam's shot is off. From deep, Iverson. Siakam pulls it in. Iverson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Dragic. And the Raptors miss again.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Khem Birch comes in for Achua. Watanabe's in for Pascal Siakam. Fires from 14, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's 7 points for Fred VanVleet. 9 feet out, and that one's good. Jokic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's VanVleet. Another shot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's VanVleet. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Birch. Back to VanVleet. And here is Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Birch kicks to Dragic. And again, Toronto with the triple.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep. And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
VanVleet outside. The pass to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. We've got 1:55 left in the game. VanVleet outside. No good with the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up. 1:42 left in the 4th. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Trent passes to Anunoby. Over Young. Anunoby, no good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Shoots from the baseline. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Leonard. Pass to Young. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Flynn the pass to Watanabe. Here's Trent. Driving to the basket. And the layup falls.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Williamson kicks to Harden. Over Trent. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long.
Oh,
James Harden with
It doesn't really matter if you body harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Flynn against Young. Now Flynn. Passes it to Trent. Here's Watanabe. Offline.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Harden out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Williamson in at the 4 slot. And for the Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
How about the confidence from three-point range by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Boy, if he likes the look, he will knock it down.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills it from outside.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has. How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Back to Leonard. Jokic trying to free himself up. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Middleton on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Williamson dishes to Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, Harden is the right option here. He has zero hesitation as a shooter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Jokic. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Los Angeles. Double team on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Middleton. Harden grabs the miss. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
In a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebound.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rodney Hood comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. Portis can't hit that one. So the Ballers take it the other way. Here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Hill. And the Ballers getting their last shot to go. Driving in. And Hill throws it down.
How about the dribble drive of George Hill and leaves no doubt at the cup.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Jokic. Leonard trying to break free. Jokic with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
.122 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Hood. Portis in the post. Covered by Williamson. Portis can't get it to go. A three from Leonard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside Hill. From 13, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Williamson with it. Picked up by Portis. Wasted no time on that one. Williamson's got his second bucket tonight.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Hill against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hill passes to Portis. Good D by Williamson.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hood against Jokic. Unloads from 13. Hood can't get it to go. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Hood. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis. Then it's George Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Outside Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles. And the Bucks with possession here. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Hill passes to Lopez. O'Neal against Portis. Here's Hill. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. Poked away. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Timeout called the Bucks. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Hood. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Hill. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this, and he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals. Gets lost on a play.
Middleton looking it over. 14 feet away, and Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Maxey. Doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. In the corner, Middleton with it. Giannis inside. Embiid's there. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Ballers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And that one's good. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Giannis. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's Maxey. Defended by DiVincenzo. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. Diakite's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And they get it. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Los Angeles now. And that one is stuffed right through.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
1:19 left in the first half. Now here is Holiday. Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Short. And the layup's good off the glass. Short's got his second basket of the night.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Holiday. That shot no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Off the left rim and out. Here's Max. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so it's Los Angeles. Way out of... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Jermaine O'Neal actually out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Embiid, and it's Short in at the small forward position. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Middleton's got 5 now.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much...
Oh!
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis. And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Pass to Holiday. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Holiday, no good. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball scorer, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Got a piece of it. Here's Milwaukee now. Holiday looking over the floor. Middleton outside. Pulls up on the elbow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
Credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rodney Hood comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Here's Hill into the lane, and it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Short. 8 points for him. Williamson trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Embiid.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Holiday against Embiid. And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
A different look for Milwaukee. Wara checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the shot is long.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the Ballers decide to take their first time out here. We'll go for a different look here.
Al Horford. Kevin Durant.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Maxey, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. Hood deciding where to go with it. Hill passes to Hood. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harden. No problems knocking that one down. Juarez got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it again. Here's KD. That one good for 2. KD's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside Hill. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Outside Hill. Lets it go with a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, what a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. George Hill out there with Bryant. And it's Diakite in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Milwaukee now. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Bryant. Outside Hill. The pass to Nwora. Lock at 6. Here's Connaughton. Drains the Connaughton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden against Bryant. Pass to Diakite. Outside Hill. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And here's Bryant for 3. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the jam by Harden.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Hill passes to Connaughton. Aston Moore for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Durant down low. And here's Leonard from 3. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for Milwaukee. Hill has the open look. Good on the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Durant at the elbow. And he gets the bucket. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Ballers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Bryant against Harden. Bryant's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro. He's going to have to start playing with more force.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets ahead of steam behind him. Forget about it.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Bryant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Harden trying to get open, and the basket by Horford.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Tipped away. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Bryant with it. Leonard picks him up, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Elijah Bryant. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Rodney Hood's checked in for Pat Connaughton. That one misses.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And the jam by Harden.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
And it's the Bucks ball. Here's Hill. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-7 run. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Allen's checked in for Bryant. Hill against Horford. Hill deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Allen dishes to Hill. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And finished off by KD.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. But what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Leonard from deep three-point land. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
To think this guy as a rookie wouldn't consider taking a shot. Now look at how deep that is. Wow.
Hill finds Hood. Here's Nora. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harden inside the three-point line. Drops it in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.